Good evening. My name is Daniel Vetstein. Welcome to Holliston Hub HCAT, where the Holliston boys varsity soccer team will face off against Greater Boston Lowell Tech in the round of 32 in the MIAA Division III soccer postseason tournament. The Panthers go into today's game with the 10th seed and a record of 9-6-3, securing a home game against the Gryphons. The Gryphons, on the other hand, are the 23rd seed and have a record of 9-3-4. So very similar records for both these teams despite the difference in seeding. This game sure will be interesting. Going into the game, a lot of fans might not know who the Gryphons are exactly, but they are going to be very good. They're going to challenge this Panthers team. I believe it's going to be a very close game. We are about to get ready for kickoff here as the Gryphons will kick off at Kamitian Field. Panthers are 6th in the Tri-Valley League. Gryphons are 1st in the Commonwealth Upper League. Let's see how both these teams play out. And we are underway at Kamitian Field. Early attack up the field off the kickoff. Luke McHugh will have no problem with that one. These first couple minutes are going to be about settling the nerves of both of these teams. It's been a while since Holliston has been this high of a seed in the Tri-Valley, the MIAA tournament. Ethan Shahida to throw this one in. He's very good at using these long throw-ins to get him into the box. We see it right there. Head towards the box, looking for Andrew Grandforce. The captain, Danny Burke's going to be able to get back onto that one. Out of bounds for a Panther throw-in. Burke showing a good bit of footwork there, and another throw-in for the Panthers. Woodhouse electing for Ale Cornelio to take this one. Settled down by Montalto. Went for the shot, but taken away just in time. Roby will continue possession. Danny Burke, very dangerous, taken away from him at the last second. And now cleared away. Here go the Gryphons. Good tackle by Grandforce, but still in possession, the Gryphons. Played towards the middle, a good bit of footwork, but couldn't get his Oleyeda. And a throw in quickly. Fight for the ball. It's finally cleared away by the Panthers, but still possession for the Gryphons. Grandforce again, just taking this one up the field. Both teams playing a possession-based soccer. Cano Gill with the through ball. No one was there. He went for the switch. No problem for Luke McHugh again. Throw goes to Montalto. He settles this down. tried to find Grand Force, that ping a little too high. Inbounded by Ken O'Gill. And here goes Danny Burke, taken away from him in the end. A dangerous play. Montalto will go for the shot. Saved. Brian Borges in keeper for the Gryphons. A costly mistake, but thankfully Borges is there to keep this one 0-0. Cornelio trying to use his head to settle this one. Will be out of bounds for a throw-in. Miscommunication. Cam Reffel throws this one in, looking for Tabby. And it looked like it was a handball on Grand Force. They were calling for it. Nothing from the referees. It will be a throw-in for the Panthers. Cornelio to take this. Reffel on the head. Gryphons just trying to clear this one away, but red jerseys swarming them. Here's Grand Force. Play back to Cam Reffel. Good give-and-go passing here. Grand Force miscommunication with Burke. Turns the ball over and out of bounds for a Gryphons throw-in. That ball played to Boateng. Trying to find Tabby on that left side and out of bounds. Gryphons able to keep possession. Boateng lost it though. And Shahida up the field. Just both teams passing to each other, it seems. And here's an opportunity. But Alejandro Cornelio will beat him there. And a foul called on the Gryphons, so Cornelio will get a free kick. Foul is on Neto. Oleada traveling down the middle of the field. Good move, trying to find somewhere to go. Goes down, but no whistle from the referees. Play on. Gryphons still in possession. Ball won by Dylan Woodhouse and a goal kick for the Panthers after all that. So we mentioned it before, we'll mention it again. The Gryphons with the 23rd seed compared to the Panthers with the 10th. Although very similar records, we're going to see that play in effect here. Both teams are going to be going right at each other. I don't expect one team to overpower the other. Over the head kick by Alex Roby, and then he tries to settle it with the head. It was Corden to Tabby. Tabby lost it. Up the field. Grand Force with an opportunity. Went for the shot on the left and a save from Brian Borges. Borges, a junior. It's quickly up the field looking for Boateng. Dangerous play, letting the ball through. The shot, and McHugh will have no problem with that one rolling on the ground. Neto being everywhere for this Gryphon side. Grand Force taken down again, no whistle, play on. Woodhouse up the field, out of bounds. Cleared away by Shahida, but right back into enemy territory. Cornelio jumps up and takes that one down. Here's Burke just past midfield, plays it towards Montalto. Montalto's going to try to switch the field, looking for Grand Force. And Corden with the shot, just wide right. Borges electing the defensive back to take the goal kick. Both teams having trouble settling the ball. Corden just had the shot. Ball taken away from him and regained by this Gryphons side. Montalto trying to fight with that. A very late whistle, and it will be a Gryphons free kick. Neto is down, but he's now up. Into pressure. Luke McHugh with no problem scooping that one up. Plays it quickly, trying to find Owen Montalto. To play it back to him. And Brian Taby running after this one. Plays it into the middle, looking for Montalto once again. Roby able to keep possession. A long shot and off the post. Danny Burke with a great shot. So just about 12 minutes played in the first half. Both teams going at each other. Panthers with a little bit more opportunities on goal. Alieda. Roby trying to track him down. Alieda is able to get it off on the ground, and a shot here wide of the net. It was Soave on the shot there. Shahida up the field off of the goal kick. Whistle here, too much body. Panthers free kick and an opportunity for Ale Cornelia to curl this one in towards Andrew Grandforce. Here it is, looking towards that far post. This time it's actually Shahida. Grandforce has an opportunity and a whistle here. It will be Gryphons' ball after that promising opportunity. Nothing ended up happening as the whistle blows. Free kick for the Gryphons. Shahida out of the air, taken down by Danny Burke. Won by the Gryphons. Here's Neto. Neto's going to cut in on that right foot. Good deflection from Cam Ruffel. And a foul called on Brody Corden. Boateng will take this for the Gryphons. Went for the net, a deflection, and McHugh will let that one out. He ran out trying to scoop it up, but out of the box, so he lets that one out for a corner kick. Substitutions for the Gryphons. Probably going to curl this one towards that back post. Looked for Boateng, but could not find him, just slightly over. Goal kick for the Panthers. 15 minutes have been played in this first half. Still 0-0 Kamitian Field. Very tight game. Both teams have had opportunities. Neither team able to get one on the board. Woodhouse will shield that one out of bounds. And a substitution for the Panthers. Andrew Gryphons will come out. Coming in is Ben Dufault. Out of bounds for another throw-in for this Panthers side. Again, Ethan Shahida. We had the honor of last home game being able to share the booth with Dan Shahida, Ethan's dad. So thank you very much, Dan. It was a great pleasure having you in the booth next to me commentating. Montalto trying to find... He was trying to find Danny Burke. He couldn't. I mean, Burke gave it away in the end, and now an opportunity. Dribbling with the ball. Can't get it off his feet. Vale finally gets rid of it and up the field. And now Cornelio will have to run after this one with some pressure put on him. Tries to shield it to go out of bounds, and he can. Shahida up the field looking for Dufault. Burke tried to get it, taken away from him and up the field. McHugh will just take that one at himself. Montalto. Here's Dufault on that right side. Reffel back to Montalto. Montalto cuts in. Plays the pass to Dufault. Dufault's going to look to cross. A great save from Brian Borges. Cross looked like a shot as it almost went in. Danny Burke to take this for the Panthers. This one curling near that backside. Montalto tries to keep it in, but Boateng now with the ball for the Gryphons. Corden taking it to Reffel, back to Corden. Tabby is floated into that striker position, usually plays in the midfield. Reffel trying to force it up the line. Burke is taken down, still on the ground. The other way, here come the Gryphons. Boateng with it. Reffel's on him. Boateng shifting to that left side, left-footed shot. Rolls straight to Luke McHugh. Missed touch by Corden, but able to settle it down. Shahida was looking for Grand Force, but gave it away. Up the field and needs to be cleared away or just let out of bounds by this Gryphon side. That's exactly what they do. It will be a goal kick for Brian Borges. Burke taking it back. And a missed touch from Burke, something that you don't see very often. Danny Burke going to College Division III to play soccer at Bates. Ale trying to get rid of it. Boateng's on him. And we'll see who it was last touched by. They say Boateng, out of bounds. Substitutions for both teams. Owen Montalto back in. Ben Dufal off after his minutes. And Canario off for the Gryphons. Montalto trying to win it, bodies on the line. Eventually won by the Gryphons. And quickly trying to go up the field towards Boateng, puts it right on his boot. A long shot over the net. Boateng finding his rhythm in this game. Goal kick for the Panthers. Taby running after this one, an opportunity. Another corner kick for this Panthers side. Again, Danny Burke will take it. Saved by Borges right out of the free kick. Or corner kick, excuse me. Battle with Cornelio and Boateng. One and tries to find Boateng again, and Cornelio will kick this one out of bounds. Looking towards the edge of the box. Shahida lets this one out for another goal kick for Luke McHugh. Taken down by Grand Forest. Reffel played back to Grand Forest. Tabby with it. Taken away off the foot of Danny Burke. Throw-in for the Panthers, though, so continuing opportunities for this team. They just need to find one that will hit the back of the net. Burke hit the post earlier in this game. Roby looked like he was going to take a shot. Corden trying to find Tabby. Regained possession again by Reffel. It was a dummy move by Montalto. Almost got through, out of bounds for another throw-in, though. 15 minutes left to play in the first half at Kamitian Field. You're watching Holliston Hub HCAT. Shahida again with the throw-in, going to look towards the box with these long ones. And that one out of bounds. No chance of any player getting onto that one. Back and forth, more throw-ins for the Gryphons. Roby found Woodhouse, back to Roby. Roby playing that CDM position, dictating everything that's going on the field. Reffel able to win it back again, switching the field towards Woodhouse. Burke's been having trouble settling the ball off these hard passes today. Burke switching the field again towards Reffel. All those early nerves going out now that it is far into this first half of the playoffs. Holliston got the first round bye, so this is the round of 32 in the MIAA Division III playoffs. The winner of this game will play St. Mary at St. Mary. No matter what, even if the Holliston Panthers win this game, they will have a lower seed than St. Mary. Tabby with an opportunity taken away from him right before the shot. Burke back onto it towards the box and cleared away. Panthers just can't get that last chance on goal. Try to go up the field quickly, out of bounds. So here's the interesting fact. Most likely, the Panthers will not have a home game for the rest of the tournament if they win today. If they win today, they will play St. Mary. St. Mary won 1-0. Here's Grand Forest. Out of bounds for another corner kick. So St. Mary wins. The winner of this game plays St. Mary. If the Panthers win, they will play the winner of Blackstone and Dover Sherborne. If Blackstone wins against that game, then they will have a home game. But if Dover wins, again, no home game for the Panthers. So a lot has to happen for another home game for the Panthers. They need to win next game and this one and hope that Blackstone can beat Dover Sherborne. Substitutions for the Gryphons. Boateng, one of them that will sub out. Reffel coming up, taking it down, and Grand Force continues to stride forward. Tabby tries to turn, a bit of a push, looked for a call, but nothing there. Tabby will win it back, and now a foul on Tabby. Brandes was the victim of the foul, and he will take the free kick. Last home game, Tabby seemed to hurt his hamstring. Good to see him up and moving. Mayhew lets that one go towards the side, and another goal kick. 10 minutes left to play in the first half at Kamitian Field. A timeout called on the field. Both sides will quickly talk things over. So once again, Lowell having the 32nd seed in the playoffs, or excuse me, the 23rd seed. On the other side, our Panthers have the 10th. But both have very similar records. Panthers having a 9-6-3, the Gryphons having a 9-3-4. So Gryphons actually having a better record, yet lower on the power rankings. So difficult to see how the MIAA works with the power rankings. We saw it a couple days ago with more teams in the league. Groton, who was very low in the rankings, played very toughly against this Clockers team that beat the Panthers just a couple weeks ago. Clockers ended up moving on, but very difficult against Groton Dunstable. So another showing here with the 23rd seed being this Greater Lowell Tech team, being very close with the higher teams. So don't let the rankings fool you. Every team that has made the playoffs is legit. Players back onto the field. Shahida will kick it off from the goal kick. A good move trying to get past Shahida, a little rainbow flick. Didn't work. Shahida tried to clear it, and now here's Burke with a famous counterattack opportunity placed to Tabby. Tabby's going to look to cross this one. Out of bounds. Unlucky for Brian Tabby. He's just been having trouble all game with those positions. We noticed that Tabby was taking more of a offensive role this game after usually being a center mid player. Has taken up the spot of a striker so far in this game. Shifting over to that right side on that play. Shahida looking towards the box. Montalto on it. Out of bounds. Grand Force just messing around. Burke looking for the cross, deflected, another corner kick. Burke trying to find a header on this one after multiple times this game. Nothing has happened off these corner kicks. Usually very dangerous off of these. Actually, Cornelio deciding to take this one. Over the top, no one was near that back post, out of bounds for a throw-in. Boateng back in. Grand Force heading it up the field. Just over 6 minutes left to play in the first half. Boateng with an opportunity. Boateng with the left foot wide of the net, hit the side netting. Unbelievable opportunity. Everything was clicking for this Gryphons side right there. Just wide on the shot to finish it up, though. And that's been the theme for both teams. Just not being able to get that last shot on target. We've seen it hit the post, side netting, everything but in the goal so far this game. Neto with it. Slide tackle by Cornelio. Neto still with it. Looking for the cross. Headed up by Sahida. And McHugh will take that one down. Montalto. Tabby plays it back towards Corden. Switching the field to Cam Reffel. Tried to force it up the middle, but still in possession of the Panthers by Corden. A slip up and Montalto's able to pick the lock and get it back. Neto with a turn, taken away by Cam Reffel. Battle in the midfield for the past couple of possessions for both these teams. Montalto will take a, looked like a shot, taking it to Grand Force. Grand Force waits for it. Looking for a foul inside of the box. Would have been a penalty kick, and Grand Force slow to get up. A great opportunity right there. Burke with plenty of space in front of him. Tabby will play it back to Burke, just too far in front of him, taken away. And a nice Rabona to keep it in possession of the Gryphons. Vale. And that was number 12, Jonathan Garcia. Interesting. The Jonathan Garcia on both of these teams, number 12. After some of that right there from Corden. Vale down, out of bounds. Trainer's going to have to come out, so we will step away for just a quick second. Free kick for the Gryphons. And we are talking about number 12 on the Gryphons, Jonathan Garcia. Interesting. Jonathan Garcia on both of these teams. Haven't seen the other one for the Panthers, number 11. yet in this game, but we expect him to possibly come on. So just an interesting fact, 2 Jonathan Garcias on the team. Looking towards the box, headed away by Corden, and Burke trying to keep with it, a long shot. A difficult bounce for McHugh, but he's able to scoop that one up pretty easily. Ball went right past Grand Force as he tried to settle it down, and he does a good job with that one this time. Grand Force with plenty of space in front of him, and touched out of bounds by the defender, Isaac Brandes. And Shahida for the throw-in. Just over 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Clock will stop soon, and it will be up to the referees for added time. Tabby with an opportunity, and Tabby scores! Brian Tabby opens it up for the Panthers, 1-0 after plenty of opportunities where he was just short. Brian Tabby scores the opening goal at Kamitian Field. Ball was bouncing around in the box for a good moment before finally the ball fell towards Tabby's right foot and able to slot that one home. And quickly out of bounds off the kickoff. Seems like Lowell likes to go quick off the kickoff. Had 2 opportunities, or 2 kickoffs in this game, and both of them they went very quick and gave away possession quickly on both of them. So interesting. Good switch by Burke. Here's Reffel. Looked for Tabby. It was opening up. It would have been an amazing through ball if it happened. Grand Force lays it off. A man behind Reffel, and Reffel was pressured and quickly scooped up to save as much time as possible. Now under 2 minutes left in the half. We don't know how long is left because of added time and stoppage time. The referees will take care of it on their own. Great play by Owen Montalto. Plenty of space in front of him and taken down in the box again. No whistle. You can see that the defender won just slightly a bit of the ball, which caused Montalto to fall. If the defender gets the ball, it will not be a foul unless egregious. That one just cleared up the field away from pressure, and McHugh out of bounds off of a kick. Just too far outside of the box for him to pick it up. Ball flying towards that right side, or left side, excuse me. Great bit of skill as Grand Force tries to take the offender off the ball. Canario was the one who had that amazing skill, and here's Burke the other way. Plays Montalto beautifully. Montalto held his line. Take the shot, and this one just too far. Header of Boateng. And here's halftime. So at the end of the first half, very, very good half for both of these teams. The one single lead goal from Brian Tabby late in the first half to give them the advantage. Tabby was struggling all game with those last opportunities, had everything going well for him, but it was either the pass or the shot that went just wide or missed its target. Finally, the opportunity for Tabby to reel one in, and he does just that when the team needs him most. So we have a bit of time before the beginning of the second half, so we'll take a quick break. You are watching Holliston Hub HCAT. I'm Daniel Vestine. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Welcome back to Holliston Hub HCAT. My name is Daniel Vestine. You are now going to start watching the second half of Holliston Soccer, the round of 32 MIAA postseason tournament. The Holliston Panthers are up 1-0 after a goal from Brian Tabe. And here is the goal scorer, Tabe, right now. A throw in here is going to be Ethan Sahaya. Reeled in by Borges, the keeper of Greater Lowell Tech. Boateng almost had an opportunity. It was Cornelio struggling to get that one away, and it will be a goal kick after the fact, though. So we mentioned it a bunch in the first half. The Gryphons go into this game very low in the rankings, the 23rd seed compared to the 10th seed of the Holliston Panthers, but both teams have similar records. In fact, the Gryphons have a better record overall as Tabe trying to find the ball through. So they've been putting pressure on the Panthers all day. Here's Neto, and a deflection out of bounds will be a corner kick. Over everyone and out of bounds for a Holliston throw-in. So in the first half, we saw a bunch of opportunities for both teams. In particular, Panthers looked like getting amazing opportunities almost every time they had the ball in the box. They just could not find that last chance or that last shot. Finally, Brian Tabe was able to slot one in at the very end of the half off of a deep throw-in. Here on the right flank, one-on-one, out of bounds. It was Suave with the opportunity, but touch too big and out of bounds it went. Shahida up the field. Back to Suave. Deflected out of bounds by Dylan Woodhouse. Deflected by Burke. Burke's trying to win it back. And a foul called on Burke after all that. So as things stand currently, the Panthers will play St. Mary at St. Mary. They will not have a home game. We mentioned it before in the first half. There's a slight chance of them getting a home game if they win against St. Mary, but something has to happen in the other game. Blackstone will have to beat Dover Sherborne, so this possibly be the last game on Holliston Hub for the boys varsity soccer team in the season, unless that happens. Plenty of space. Olieda looking to cross it towards Boateng. Boateng off his chest. Settled it down very well. Corden plays it off towards Montalto. Montalto with a man on his back. Burke in the midfield. The cross looking towards back post. Tabe was there, but headed out of bounds. Panthers electing to play in a 4-3-3 position with Tabe, who's usually a midfield player, playing up top in that striker position. On the other hand, the Gryphons playing a 4-2-3-1 where the lone striker's up top, followed by three midfielders. The ball is cleared out of bounds by Lowell and up the field towards Neto. Neto with a nice turn. He's going to play the overlap. Olieda. Sticking with it. Or sorry, that was Suave. Neto just turning around, trying to find something on Montalto. A diving save to clear it out of the box, Luke McHugh. Luke McHugh, only a sophomore. Tabby running in behind. Or excuse me, Tabe. Throw-in from Shahida. The volley from Danny Burke just off the top of his foot. Miscounted it just wrong. A good turn, putting Woodhouse on the ground. And a great slide tackle by Kyle Woodhouse getting his revenge. Woodhouse trying to win it back once again. The cross. No one was far enough in the box. Dufault will clear it out of bounds, but again in possession of Lowell. Foul played. And Ale Cornelio, one of the captains of this team, will take it. Actually letting Shahida do it. Shahida with a deep bomb. He's trying to find Montalto running in behind, but could not. Playing it back, and now a quick shot up the field. Little bit of a shove and a late whistle. And now a card will be given towards the coacher. They're just talking. It looked like he was reaching towards his pocket for a second. So card stays in the pocket. Just a free kick being given. This time it will be Cornelia. 10 minutes have been played in the second half. As it is, the score is 1-0 as the header. Easy save from Borges. Corden right back up the field. One by Montalto. Montalto cutting on the shot. Off the crossbar. Went down. They say no goal. It looked like it might have crossed the plane. And you can hear the fans talking about that one. They do not agree. Very difficult to tell. The referee was not in line. And a foul. Body was in the way, so a free kick for the Panthers. Looked like the ball did cross the plane, but really hard to tell from that position with the referee not being in the right spot. Here's Burke. Burke went for the shot. Cornelio playing a good ball towards Woodhouse, back in towards the box. Or excuse me, that was not Woodhouse. That was Cam Reffel. Ollie trying to put it back up the field. A great slide tackle from Roby, and then here's a whistle. So a questionable call, but I'm gonna say there was a foul on the play before the slide tackle. So I'm guessing that the referees were just playing advantage. That's why the play stopped when the Holliston Panthers won back possession in the end. Possibly another missed call foul right there on Roby. Cleared out of bounds by Woodhouse, and things are starting to get choppy here. Tabe trying to clear that one away from pressure. Montalto has to turn, changing the pace of the ball. Corden up the field. Dufault plays it back up. Corden turns it onto his left, tries to find the cross, and here a whistle. They were looking for a penalty kick, but it's going the other way. Although fans not arguing, neither are the players, so free kick for Lowell. Tabe turning. Lays this one off to Burke. Down the left flank. Montalto trying to find the cross. Ball gratefully won and then tackled down. So it's going to be another free kick opportunity in shooting distance. We have to expect that it was going to be Danny Burke taking it, but instead he's going in towards the box. They're going to probably have Ale curl this one in towards the back post. And takes it. It's on the ground. And the shot from Grand Force could not get there. A great turn from Cornelio. Cornelio still driving with it. Ale through defenders. Ale is taken down in the box. Burke with it. Still just a 1-0 lead, but feels like it should be plenty more with all the opportunities for fouls being called in the box. Ball is finally cleared away. And Alieda will try to thread this one up the field. Does so very well. "24 minutes left to play in the second half. 1-0 goal to Brian Tabe. Ball lost by the Panthers up the field. Go the Gryphons. Gryphons with plenty of pace on the attack, but too far of a pass. And in possession, in pursuit of the ball, would be Jonathan Garcias. Again, we're mentioning it for the second time now. There's two Jonathan Garcias on the field, one from each team. Jonathan Garcia on Lowell is playing that left back position, and then, as you know, Jonathan Garcia, number 11 for the Panthers, playing up top. Cornelio trying to do it all himself. We're seeing Cornelio trying to do a lot more of a leadership role, taking things himself. He is captain of this team. But that leaves him to be out of position as he's jogging back right now. Chip up, trying to find Tabe, and he does so, but too big of a touch out of bounds. Substitution, Dufault is out. Corden to step back in. Woodhouse will let this one go, and something happened after the play. He was looking for a foul, but nothing. Just a throw-in, and then Tabe gave it away right there. One back, and here's Burke with an opportunity. Burke try to go for a nice move to cut in and then go out. Defender did not bite, though. Difficult touch and giving the ball away. Out of bounds for another throw-in. Throwing down the line. Out of bounds for another throw-in. Shahida electing to take this one. They can be very dangerous off these throw-ins because of Ethan Shahida in his long range. Here he goes up. Near that front post and out of bounds for looks to be a goal kick. Waiting for the ball to get back into play here. 20 minutes left to play in the second half at Kamitian Field. 1-0, the single goal from Brian Tabe. Cautiously playing it through the back. Across towards that far post, McHugh steps up and takes that one. Great play by Luke McHugh. A bad touch, and here goes Montalto. Laying it off towards Corden. Corden still with it. Corden tripped up. Play on, says the referee. A give and go, Daniel Burke, out of bounds, just too big of a touch. A foul on the play, and a throw-in for this Gryphons side. Out of bounds for a goal kick for Luke McHugh. So right after this game, don't go anywhere because there is a girls' soccer game played right after this. So a back-to-back for Holliston Hub HCAT. Stay tuned for that one. Woodhouse to throw this one in for the Panthers. Woodhouse winning it back. Pressure put on him, and a foul called here, and questionable call. Gabriel Suave called with the foul. Cornelio looking to chip this one into the box with an opportunity for Grand Force to maybe get a header onto it. Towards that back post. The header from Montalto is an easy save for Brian Borges. Great play by Woodhouse as heads the ball out of bounds. Deflected out of the bounds by Tabe. It will stay Gryphon ball. Brandis will throw it in. Now on the far side of your screen, playing it up that left flank. Booted away by Shahida. "15 minutes left in the game and the season on the line for the Greater Lowell Boston Gryphons." Here's Montalto. Slide tackle down, ball has been won. But Woodhouse able to chip that one back into possession, and Montalto will come from behind and win it. Montalto lays it off to Grand Force. Grand Force has been quiet this game. Now taking the turn and out of bounds. Shahida to throw it in once again. Looking for Grand Force. The follow-up opportunity is slotted in. And that should do it. Owen Montalto with the follow-up. Nobody got a touch on it in the box, and it led towards the back post where Montalto was able to kick that one straight into the upper netting. 2-0 here at Kamitian Field. That might be the sucker punch for this Greater Lowell Tech team. Timeout on the field has been called right after the goal. So goals from Brian Tabe and Owen Montalto. So once again, it's good to mention that right after this, the girls' varsity soccer team will play their game. So stay tuned for that one here on Holliston Hub HCAT. But as the way things are going in this game, 2-0, it looks like as of right now, the boys' team will move on, and that means they will play St. Mary. Unfortunately, that is an away game, so that one will take place in St. Mary. But good news, if they do win that game, and Blackstone beats Dover Sherborne in their game, there will be a home game after that back here, so Holliston H-Hub will continue with those if possible. That game would be in the quarterfinals of the MIAA Division III tournament. Although Blackstone are pretty down in the rankings compared to Dover Sherborne being the second seed, and I believe Blackstone being the 12th or 15th. They're a very good team, as we've said before. All the teams that made the playoffs are very similar in skill level. Doesn't matter what ranking they are, as we've seen that this Lowell team has a better record than this Holliston team has been putting the pressure on, but just unfortunate they couldn't find anything in this. So very possible that Blackstone could come away with a win and we could get a home game, but first they have to win against St. Mary. Throw in from Shahida into the box once again. And cleared away by the Gryphons. Fight for the ball in the midfield. It was won by Burke for a second, but they're going to call it a foul on him. Twelve and a half minutes left to play. Ball forced up the field. And Woodhouse will clear that one, but still at the 30-yard line. And more opportunities and a foul on the play, Tabe. And a player is down on the field. He's getting up very quickly, though. So no need for a substitution. Curling that one far away from the goal. Out of bounds and substitutions. Montalto will take a seat as Jonathan Garcia's back in. Burke walked away from that one, tried to settle it down. And there's a touch from Garcia. Garcia stepping through. Gonna play it towards Burke, and Burke with plenty of space. Burke just weaving in and out of defenders. He needs to just take it one way and go for the shot. Dufault almost won that one. So 10 minutes left to play in the second half, 2-0. Goals from Brian Tabe and most recently Owen Montalto. Both coming off of throw-ins from Ethan Shahida. Tabe with another chance. Borges elects to keep this one inbounds to play it out quickly. Suave. Up the field, Roby will get ahead on it. Ball won by Dufault. Tabe's shifted into that midfield position as we're normally used to him seeing. Played a lot of striker today. That's where he got his goal. Through ball up the field and an opportunity. The left-footed shot is deflected very well. Burke was trying to win it back, and now Garcia pulls it. And Jonathan Garcia, all alone, is going to try to do it himself, taken away very quickly. It was a valiant effort. Tried to chip it over Dylan Woodhouse, did not work. It's Burke just holding the ball in that midfield, playing it now to Roby. Roby looking for that through ball all the way across the field, too far for Dufault to run onto it. Out of bounds for a Gryphon throw-in. Time running out for the Gryphons. They need 2 goals in just over 7 minutes. A great tackle by Burke, but it will stay Gryphon ball. Save quickly towards the midfield. Corden trying to take it down. Brandes. A clear handball as it went off of Boateng, but nothing called, and they're still in possession. A long shot has absolutely no chance. It might have been a cross, and they're able to keep it in, actually. And Garcia's almost had that one. Now he does. A mistake from the keeper, Borges, and Garcia's with the shot off of the post. Unbelievable. Could have made it 3-0. Unlucky, went on the outside of the post, but a dangerous play by Brian Borges, giving that ball up in immediate possession. Jonathan Garcia's almost had the third right there. So Lowell playing that 4-2-3-1. It has to be about time where they start thinking of bringing 2 or even 3 strikers up there. Yes, that leaves them to exposure in the back, but they need 2 goals to keep their season alive. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to play. The clock should stop at 5 minutes, and then it'll be up to the referees. One away by Cornelio, and Cornelio still with it. Eventually lost it. Now the Gryphons turning with an opportunity. Gets the shot blocked by Woodhouse. Oleada taken away from him and slid out of bounds by Woodhouse. Great play by him. Great play by Woodhouse once again to shield that ball out of bounds. Headed out of bounds by Suave. Clock stops. It's up to the referees for added time to know how much time is left in the game. Missed pass. The miscommunication between Roby and Corden. Trying to find Boateng. Reffel is there and clears it out of bounds with a deflection off of Boateng, so it will stay Panthers ball. Out of bounds. Gryphon throw-in. Gryphons need something, and they need it very fast. They need to win possession first as Montalto holds it. Burke tried a nice back heel. Montalto wasn't there. This time it works. That one trying to get cleared away and eventually does. But no one for Lowell able to challenge it as Woodhouse takes his leisurely time up the field. Players for Lowell have stopped running and realization has to be setting in right now. Their season will most likely end in a matter of minutes. Woodhouse. Tabe. Tabe just trying to waste as much time as possible. Montalto. Taken away and trying to go quickly up the field. Brandis. Corden. It gets saved though. Neto with it up the field. And cleared away by Dufault. Has to be a matter of seconds left in the game. Montalto down that right side. Cleared out of bounds. Panthers will take as much time off the clock as possible, waiting to get this throw in. Cam Ruffle to take it. Just trying to hold this ball in play to waste as much time as possible. That way the refs won't call it being added time. Headed out of bounds by Dufault. Montalto tried to win it, almost did. And out of bounds, the pass too far. And a timeout taken right before the whistle. We've seen that a couple times this season. Substitutions in play. The bench will fill the field for these last couple of seconds. Kip Matthews, one of them in, number 27. Burke. He did lose it. Woodhouse going to step up and use his body to win that one. Shahida clears up the field. And there is the final whistle. 2-0 is the final score at Kamitian Field. Your Holliston Panthers are moving on to the round of 16. So unfortunately, that does end the season of the Greater Lowell Tech boys soccer team. Great play, great season by the Gryphons, though, actually having a better overall record than this Panthers team, although the difference in seeding So congratulations to everyone for a great season for the Gryphons. On the other hand, the Holliston Panthers will play St. Mary. That will be the 9th at 1 p.m. at Manning Field. That will not be a home game, so Holliston Hub HCAT will not carry that one. But tune into St. Mary's for that. Don't go anywhere because Holliston Hub HCAT will give you the presentation of girls varsity soccer game in a couple of minutes. But for now, on behalf of everyone here at Holliston Hub HCAT, final score is 2-0. We have Lindsay on the camera. I am Daniel Vetstein signing off for now. Thank you very much for watching.